I'm photographer Patrick Jones, and we're back at it again. Today, we're going to be going over quickly the Cactus V6 Mark II S for Sony. I'm super jazzed because I was talking to them years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, about developing something for Sony's proprietary mount on the old A77 platform, and then transitioning from that to the A99 when that came out, pushing them to try to get that ISO Sony multimedia mount mode. So they said they wouldn't do it just because they'd have to redesign everything, but the popularity between the A77 S2 and R2, they have taken massive considerations to designing that between the new A99 Mark II as well. So let's take a look at some close-up shots of the flash itself. You'll see between the V5 and the V6, they're actually almost identical. There are small variations between these two. The first are the AF illuminators up front. The AF illuminator on the V6 is red, and the AF illuminator on the V5 is white. The Cactus V5 actually shows orange, while the Cactus V6 shows blue. And the other thing is the mount itself. You'll see that one's a Sony proprietary and one is a standard ISO hot shoe. And the top portion where the flash would sit on, now of course will work, I'm sure, with the Sony flashes, and that the older one, of course, will not. In order to fix that, as you can see from this nice close-up shot, you'll have to actually cut this little bracket which was sitting behind it. It was a little hard plastic piece. So I simply just took a razor blade and just chiseled at it very carefully, not to cut anything or myself or the flash, until it actually just pierced right through it. And it was a pretty flush cut. So as you can see, it's a pretty easy modification to be able to work with Sony flashes with the V5s. So if you don't need HSS or TTL, then you may want to consider looking at the V5s. Or of course, if you don't even shoot Sony. However, if you do shoot Sony, I definitely suggest picking up the RF6iiS. Now the RF6iiS are amazing. I use about 6 of these in my average studio setup, and they work great. They really do. They have yet to fail me. They're built durable, and they feel like any other system I purchased. I purchased quite a few Sony HVL60s, 60Ms, and they were just and they kept overheating. I don't get the same issue with these. It's got a very nice swivel head on it. I wish it tilted back further like the Sonys do, but overall, they're gonna get you what you need. And so the cool part is that these have a built-in receiver. So if you're shooting 16 flashes, whatever you're shooting, all you need is essentially just one transceiver. The second you want to get out of this system and get, let's say, like an SB910 or an SB900, or Canon 580 or 600EX, you're going to need one of these guys underneath the flash, so it's going to sit like this, and you don't really want that. So my suggestion is just buy a cheaper version, which these are only 180 bucks. The new RF60Xs are going to be out soon, or if you can find them in stock. And those are, again, essentially just pairing between the Cactus V6s, Mark II, and then pairing with those. Otherwise, these are pretty much paired with the V5s. I've played with it, like I said, no issues, all the way up to 1/8,000th of a second. They're just not as fast as 1/8,000th of a second, these flashes. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to play with later. So any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them. Again, B&H sells them. They're really affordable, $96 for these guys, free shipping, no taxes, and I think $78 for these guys. So go and take a look at B&H for those. But I'm super happy with these. Battery power is about the same, no issues, and it's really fun being able to use HSS. So super stoked about that. I'm photographer Patrick Jones. See ya.